All right. We are live right now. So we'll probably just talk because I don't like waiting for people to come on because it takes forever.
Sure.
But yeah, we just took our thumbnail picture like 3 times because that's why the thumbnail, my eyes are closed because I suck at taking pictures apparently. But I'm with Matthew Selay. Selay. I had it right. We were just talking about his last name. And we've been hanging out for the past couple hours. He's actually in my area because he's buying some equipment, but it's been great. We've been hanging out and just bouncing ideas off of each other. And we kind of wanted to make a quick video. The importance of
collaboration,
just meeting with like-minded people who are involved in business and stuff. That's why, like we've been able to kind of bounce some ideas off of each other and kind of get some insight and just really go in depth about stuff, stuff you can't just talk about with a spouse or just a typical friend because, their head would probably blow up. But it's been really fun. And it makes me, just doing stuff like this makes me want to like go to a convention.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
This is like just such a minute level, but if you could get to a convention, like you could just talk with so many other people.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's we got some people. Oh, my mom's on. Cool. So I've been bouncing things off of you because you got some great sales tactics and you really know the finance part, the profit first thing. So you kind of explain that a little bit more, which is really cool. But you got a really cool way of going about sales, which is awesome. I like the whole idea with the cheaper folder. I know we offer some really expensive folders, but they're super in-depth and custom. But Matthew has a alternative. It costs just like about $1 to make the folder.
Should I go grab them?
Yeah, might as well grab them real quick. I'll just keep ranting.
Yeah,
grab them real quick. But it was a really cool idea because those folders that we make, they're really nice. Don't get me wrong, but they are very expensive. So if you're just starting off and you don't have that type of capital, this is a really good alternative. And it gets the point across. Basically, he has just a cheap folder and slaps a sticker on it, puts the information he needs in it, and it's very professional, and it gets the job done. Here he is. So if you want to kind of explain what you got going on there.
Yeah, so eventually I'm going to buy real nice presentation folders that are visual and that really help portray what we do really well and also just up the ante for perceived value. But in the meantime, I wanted to get something rolling. So this is our presentation folder. So this is our logo here, just a simple folder. On the inside, you'll see on this side, there's 3 sections. We have our insurance, our W-9, and reviews and references. So on there, I have 4 or 5 reviews and a couple of references with actual phone numbers people can call if they want.
Sweet. So did you ask your clients beforehand if you could put them in there?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
For the reviews, I didn't because they post online, and so it's fine. But for the references, I definitely asked.
Okay. Right on.
And then these are I designed these just in Publisher. You can also do it in Word.
Okay.
It's simple. Up here, it'll say you're protected with $2 million in liability insurance, and then your accounts payable department will love not having to request this. And then 80+ 5-star reviews gives you confidence. So this right here is really inexpensive. They cost like 5 cents a pop to print. I do them at home on my laser printer. Really inexpensive and fast. I just have a little machine, or not even a machine, just a little tool to chop them to the right length.
Really?
These 2 are chopped, and you just print them at 8.5 by 11, and give like 1.5 inches, 2 inches in between.
Okay.
And so this adds a lot of value when people open up. They're like, wow, this is really professional. This is really nice.
Right.
So then on this side, I have 2 things. I got a $25 gift card,
Nice.
which for commercial they can use right away. For residential, they can use this on their next service.
Okay.
And then on this side, we have kind of open slat, so I can either put my commercial. This is my commercial floor care brochure, and then I also have one for residential. And then I I also have sell sheets. So for specific groups of people, I'm having sell sheets for each one. So I have one for churches that I'm pursuing, one for carpet care, one for HOAs and property management, and then for general pressure washing. So each one will have a separate sell sheet in there so that it's tailored to their needs.
You'll have like a separate brochure or sheet, you're saying?
A sell sheet. So it'll be an
insert.
It'll be an insert, an 8.5 by 11 sell sheet that has a real strong question at the top or something to get their attention.
Yeah.
That would relates to their industry, that what's important to them.
Right.
And then some visuals and some text. So the cool thing about all this is this is going to help you stand out from everybody else who's just giving a written estimate on a piece of paper, or just a normal invoice. So in here, there'll also be the invoice.
Bless you.
Thank you. But these little pieces help you stand out so they feel like, oh, okay, this is very valuable. Right. So I've already had some good responses. Just been using them for about a week, 2 weeks, and already booked a retirement home for 3 times a year cleaning for all their carpet in their halls, and then building a really good relationship with a property management group, which hopefully we're going to actually email all the owners and give them the option to watch all the different properties that they own.
Okay.
So pretty excited about that. But that came from taking in one of these and talking.
So you'll give a folder to a property management team almost, and then give a folder to each owner?
Oh, no, for that we're going to I created a small visual image that's going to be put in an email.
Okay.
And so they're going to write a letter or an email and send that to all their owners, and they can just reply to get on the list.
Nice. Very cool.
So
I think that's genius. It's really cool. I've been wanting to put a folder together myself, but this is like a really cost-effective way to do it, and I like all the inserts you got. So just like a recap, it's basically insurance, W-9s, reviews, referrals, pamphlet, gift card, and then even a sales sheet kind of tailored to what you're proposing, so it's not so generic.
Yeah, not super generic.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
So we're going to use this both for residential and commercial. So it'll add value a lot, and hopefully increase our closing ratio. That's the biggest goal, and then also second is to increase the upsells.
Yeah. So what were you saying about going after realtors? So a lot of people talk about going to realtors, but I never really hear the process that people use. I keep forgetting the cameras over here. I never hear about the process people use. Myself, I've gone in there and I've just tried to say, hey, we do some exterior cleaning, window cleaning. If you have any clients who would like to use us, here's some cards, here's some flyers.
Yeah.
What's a better strategy?
Yeah. So the realtors, there's a couple strategies you can use. One strategy that I like to use is go in and meet with a managing broker. That's like the head honcho over that realty office. Okay. And so usually most realty offices have a meeting every 2 weeks or every month. Okay. With all the realtors. And so go in and meet with them, do a little mini presentation with them, bring in a folder with the sell sheets specifically for realtors. Yeah. And then ask if it would be possible for you to speak at the next realtor meeting or in the next month or two. A lot of times they'll give you about 10 minutes. And so in that 10 minutes, you give every realtor one of these folders, and then you give them multiple gift cards, maybe 10, 15 gift cards. Yeah. In their folder, and explain in that presentation the benefits that you offer, how it's going to help them sell their homes quicker. So you want to focus on what's in it for them. Sure. So it's going to make them money when their houses are clean, when the windows are clean, when the carpet's clean, whatever it is. It's going to help them sell faster and for more money. It puts more money in their pockets. So we're adding tremendous value to everyone. It helps the realtor make more money, sell homes faster, helps the homeowner get out of their home faster, helps the buyer see a home that they want to buy because it's cleaner, and of course we make money. So it's a win-win for everybody. Yeah. So that's the first strategy, is you want to go in and meet with managing brokers, and set up realtor meetings. The second strategy is you can actually look up, and I don't know off the top of my head where, but you can look up to see who are the highest producing realtors in your area.
Oh, really?
Because there's realtors, you have, like, there's a few people that sell 80% of the houses, 70, 80% of the houses. Then you got a whole bunch of people that are either part-time or they're just low producing.
Interesting.
So find out who those high producing realtors are in your area and go try to build some relationships with them. Have that same meeting you have with managing brokers, but with individuals. Develop a relationship.
And how did you, was that a Google search or is it a special site? Or?
You know, I think you can just do a normal search. You might even ask, I know in magazines, they have realty magazines for like that region where they list all the top producers.
Cool.
And I think there's some, I did a search not too long ago, but I don't remember how I did it.
Okay.
But yeah, so those are your two options. One, go to managing brokers and try to speak to whole groups. And then second is to target top producers.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, why, you know, it's not necessarily wasting your time, but maybe go after some of the top producers. You're going to get better results. And that's really good. I mean, you were saying some of the best, a majority of your calls and jobs come from realtors. And
yeah, good amount. So to just, while we're having lunch, I got a call from
while we're having lunch.
A realtor, a referral from a realtor. So I booked a house watch for next week. Yesterday I did a house wash from a different realtor. Yeah. And then for both of those folks, I've done carpet cleaning and tile cleaning for both of them.
Wow.
So there's tremendous opportunity with realtors.
Sure.
So it's definitely something we want to pursue.
Absolutely. That's amazing. So yeah, I think that's some great value. That's awesome. I'm glad you could share that. So should we read what they say on here, or do you got to get
going? Sure. Yeah. I got a few minutes.
Okay. It sounds more impactful than door hangers and postcards. It has its. I think it has its place. I don't. Yeah. You know. Very professional. Good job. All right. Let's.
So we got this one right here. Maureen, you bring up a good point. I guess that's probably your mom.
That's my mom. Yeah.
Hi, Mom. So yeah, gift cards should go to repeat customers instead of new customers. That's a great point. So we use these in two ways. So for commercial, we give those to commercial. They can use it on their first service because they're bigger jobs. I'm happy to give a $25 discount on a $500, $1,000, or multi-$1,000 job.
Yeah.
But for residential, what I've been doing is I say in the folder, here's a $25 gift card you can use on your next service.
Next service, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Good point, Mom. Okay. Do you see anything else? Very true. That's an issue. Okay, so anything that you and me talked about that you want to bring up?
Yeah, I mean, a few small things that came to my mind. One that was huge is when you book a job, send the invoice right away.
Oh yeah.
That was a good thing. Actually, I did that. I don't know if I told you this, but during lunch when I booked that job, I sent him the invoice right away, and he's gonna pay me ahead of time. So
there you go.
It's cool. Like, wow, that. And then you in your notes, you talked about how payment is due upon completion of work, which is kind of an assumption. Like that's normal for residential, but it's good to be clear.
Sure.
Because you don't want to be chasing people for money. If you did the work, you deserve to be paid. So I thought that was a couple good little things.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So what he was kind of a little more in depth. Yeah. The invoice. I send the invoice as soon as the job is booked. And the reason for this, the reason that started this, is I had a miscommunication happen on a job where they thought they selected a different package than the one we did. And the one we did was more work than the one they thought they selected. And when they showed me it, I saw where the confusion happened. So from there on out, I was like, I'm sending the invoice as soon as the job is scheduled. And it's been really nice because sometimes clients want to pay ahead of time, just get it done with. They have the exact scope of work and the money there ready to go. And it's a good move. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I know you got to get running though.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, one small thing that I wanted to bring up. So the other big piece that everyone gets is a magnet business card.
Oh, you do magnets.
Yeah.
Let's see what they look like.
So here's my magnet business card.
Okay.
It's got my handsome
Blurry,
face with lacking hair, phone number, email, website, and then right here is a list of the different services we offer. So this is nice because it goes on people's fridges, or in commercial locations goes on their filing cabinet instead of in a Rolodex where no one ever looks, or in some drawer.
Right.
So magnets are the way to go for business cards.
So the other side is just the
Just a magnet.
That's really cool. So did you buy them like that, or did you buy like a magnet strip and add them to your cards?
Oh, I definitely had them purchase them already done
with the magnet.
Yeah, and I think upprinting is a very reasonable place. I think they're like 12 cents or something.
Really?
They're quite reasonable.
That's very awesome. Yeah, I was talking with Devin about that, and he was like, "Really? That's a good idea." And I think it's great for service companies because, like, for example, my mom, she's got her heating and air conditioning guys slapped right on the fridge. That's how she remembers to call them. So
yeah,
it's a good point. So
cool. Well, John, it's been great hanging out with you.
It's been great, man. It always is great.
Yeah,
you're a good friend, man. It's awesome that we've created this friendship. So,
yeah, definitely.
We're gonna get out of here. He's gonna go buy himself a burner. So we're gonna take off. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. We'll see you next time.
All right,